let's move on. Let's go to Romania, to the region of Constance.
For me, it's an honor to be together with you in Valencia. I'm the mayor of Constanța in Romania, a port city, border of EU and NATO. In 5 minutes, I'm gonna tell you a story, a short story. More than 2,500 years ago, around 600 BC, before Christ, to be more exact, a small village was born from the sea and by the sea. The city, the village, enlarged itself big enough to convince a Roman emperor, Augustus, to banish Ovid, Publius Ovidius Naso, from Sulmona, Italy, to Tomis. He was unhappy in Constanța, in Tomis, but he was productive, and he left us together a great heritage, one of the greatest poets of Latinity. Tomis became, step by step, Constanța, and up to the Romanian Independence War, 1878, the population was, roughly speaking, 10,000 people. After that, from the Roman Empire, it was transferred definitively to Romania. The city grew up to 100 years ago, and we've reached 20,000 inhabitants. Our forefathers worked hard, and they've built the largest and the deepest port on the Black Sea, a channel linking the Black Sea with the Danube, connecting our region with Europe. At that time, Constanța became a home for Armenians, Greeks, Italians, you name it. And Constanța became a second home from each one who visited our city. Of course, we've designed and built a resort, Mamaia, separated at the beginning. But unfortunately, the revolution came from this point of view. After 1989, we had a population 350,000 inhabitants. So in 100 years, to increase one city from 20,000 people to 350,000, wow, it's quite impressive. But we've lost somehow our identity. After revolution, like in all the Estic part of Europe, there were changes. The most important one, being part of EU. 10 years ago, Romania became member of EU, and this transformed our city and our country. What we've done in these 10 years, we've used structural funds, and of course, we've built a highway linking our capital with Constanța, a ring road. We've enlarged the beaches. We've stopped the coastal erosion. We've updated the infrastructure in Mamaia, which became part of our city, transforming our city in a touristical city. Also, we were trying to regain our identity. And behind me, you can see the old part of the city, which was planned to be demolished in socialist era. And we've stopped this process. And now, dear Katyusha, our Ovid has a square. We've applied for structural funds, and we've used this for infrastructure in the old part of the city. We wrote 4 projects: a promenade, the square, the streets, the beaches. We've used also the money to upgrade infrastructure in Mamaia. Mamaia was a separated part of the body of our city. Now, it's part of our city, and 4 years ago, won the award for the most dynamic resort in Europe, competing with Ibiza and other resorts. What we've achieved, we've stopped the decrease of population. The unemployment in Constanța, it's less than 0.6%. During the summer, we are organizing a whole range of events, cultural events, sportive events, international events. I've discussed with Mr. President of the Committee of the Region last week, and I've told him that in that particular day, a South Korean violinist, Sarah Chang, was playing Vivaldi in Ovidiu Square. Something incredible a few years ago, before Romania was part of EU. In the same time, we hosted the European Youth Chess Championship. More than 2,000 kids from 48 countries competing. Triathlon, you name it. Everybody now has this appeal. We are safe. Of course, it's important not just to apply on paper for the projects, but with the heart, because we wanted to regain our status. Constanța was European before Europe, in fact. This was our history. We live in peace, we live in tolerance, we don't have conflict. Of course, being the eastern border of EU and NATO gives us, let's say, an unclear perspective about the future. But we are confident because together we have a bright future. I'm pretty sure this meeting in Valencia will convince us that we have a singular chance to work together also in future. That's why, because next year our country is going to celebrate 100 years from the big unification, I'm addressing to the PES group in the Committee of Region a kind invitation to have the group meeting in Constanța in Romania, preparing the presidency of the Europe in 2019. Constanța became home for each person who visited Constanța. The same feeling I had in Valencia, the same feeling I had in each city I visited, where the projects implemented with structural funds were written with the heart, not only with the necessity of solving a problem. Romania, Constanța are proud to be part of Europe. And since I became mayor, in a political campaign in which I used the hashtag together, we are proud to be part of EU. Of course, the future might seem unclear nowadays, but it's in our hand, it's in our power, in respect for our forefathers, to look with confidence in the future. I think nobody has a magical solution to read, like a riddle, what is going to be after Brexit. But I'm sure our brothers in UK will remain our brothers. So this is the story of my city. It's a safe city. We have everything need, not on the level of Valencia or the cities or regions you are representing, but we have a big heart and we have the will to convince you that we are together brothers. Thank you very much.
The time, please.
Thank you.